I grew up in the 90s, when we had a lot of amazing animated series of our favorite superheroes. Also, our genitalia wasn't in any danger if you like something that it wasn't made specifically for your gender, because nobody cared. It was a great time for being a kid. One of those series was The Incredible Hulk, and that is when I was introduced to the character of She Hulk. She was funny, sexy, and strong. Not as strong as Hulk, who at the time was in an inner fight between Green Hulk and Grey Hulk. So let's see the new show of She Hulk, Attorney at Law. Episode 1. I'm better than you. I have a vagina. The show starts with this statement.
What is the responsibility of those with power? Do they merely have an obligation to refrain from the misuse of that power? Or do they have a duty to protect those without it? Because those with the most power have the most to answer for.
After that, her female friend gives her a lot of compliments because women support each other. Like, we don't know real women. Is this like a fantasy of a woman in their 30s to fuse her best friend and her dog? Oh, hi! You want to know how I am a Hulk so you can focus in this fun lawyer show? Oh my god, it's so fun. Oh my god, it's so lawyer. Well, a few months ago, I went on a road trip with my soy infused cousin Bruce. He was in his human form so he can heal, because of course, the healing factor of a normal human is much higher than the Hulk. And he can keep this form thanks to a bullshit device that he built. Shh, don't tell any supervillains. Anyway, I was doing this hilarious bit that Cap is a virgin, but in retrospective, I should have said that he lost his virginity to Bucky. You know, that kind of joke you used to make to piss off nerds, and now we take super serious and ruin it for everyone. But then, this spaceship comes out of nowhere. It's not like an alien race that masters space travel will understand the concept of blocking the path of a moving vehicle. So we crash. Naturally, I get myself out of the car without a problem, just a small cut. Then I open the crashed car door with little effort. It's a little harder than open a jar. Anyway, I rescue my incompetent cousin, and how he paid me? He bleed in my wound and give me Kermit AIDS. I know what you're thinking. If with just a few drops of Hulk's blood, you can become a Hulk, and with the ability of Thor of give others the powers of Thor, how will lose to Thanos? Well, my reaction is just one in a million, okay? Better not tell anyone that if you French kiss Cap under the full moon, you become a super soldier. Jennifer hulks out and runs to the forest. Then she turns human again, looking pretty beat up. She sneaks into a bar's bathroom when she receives a makeover from some hoes. Somehow, none of them try to call the police, see if she was injured, offer her food or water. She calls Bruce and is waiting for him outside the bar. Some douchebags try to hit on her, or maybe thought that she was a prostitute, so she's gonna kill them, but get knocked out by Soy Hulk. She wakes up in Bruce's Mexican secret lab. Here, Hulk Fallow explains how much better than him she is, cause vagina, which is better in a lot of situations, but not with that insufferable bitch attitude. He even heals thanks to her magic blood. She wants a device to keep herself human, like the one Bruce had, but computer says no. For the record, I'm okay with bullshit science, if you explain it with bullshit rules, but here is like an on-off switch. Later, Bruce tried to make her transform.
The triggers are anger and fear.
Those are like the baseline of any woman just existing.
All right then, let's try this.
And once again, we need to pretend that we don't know any woman. Jennifer is in control when she hulks out, which is treated like how much awesome than Hulk she is, when in reality, the fact that she don't have an alter ego is proof that she have a fucking easy life compared to Bruce. Hulkfellow tried to guide her in the struggle to be a Hulk, but she's perfect and so much better than him. It doesn't help that he's trying to teach her self-control while acting like a prick. After proof that I'm so much better than him, my cousin keeps bothering me about being a hero and use my power to help. Leave me alone, you selfish prick. I just wanna go back to my life and take care of my business. But he insists in talk about control my anger.
Well, here's the thing, Bruce. I'm great at controlling my anger. I do it all the time. When I'm catcalled in the street, when incompetent men explain my own area of expertise to me, I do it pretty much every day, because if I don't, I will get called emotional or difficult, or I might just literally get murdered. So I'm an expert at controlling my anger because I do it infinitely more than you.
I control my anger. When Rosita broke my favorite wine glass, or when Tiffany went to the party with the same outfit that I just brought. That was literally the end of the world. What do you know about that, you soy bitch? And don't even try to go, wah, my father beat my mother to death in front of me. Get over it. Do you know how that reflects on me? How people whisper behind my back? Because my uncle did that? Anyway, then I just defeat him with a jeep. Shh, don't tell any supervillains. So we fight, we talk, and of course, I was always right. So now I'm gonna go and win this case. This is so lawyer of me. So when finally we're about to see some courtroom action, a villain appears. Is this a random encounter? Is this a boss fight? Who cares? Things just happen, and honestly, I don't care for any explanation at this point. The fight has the same duration and excitement that a fart, but not as fun. And that's the end of episode 1. Who's that girl? Who's that girl? Is Jennifer. That's so lawyer. I don't know why Jennifer acts the same when she transforms, or why things just happen somehow. But if we don't count the awful CGI, the null story, and the terrible dialogue, this show has a pretty easy fix. Just make She-Hulk likable. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to tell a friend. I don't know what, just do it. See you in the next video and have a good fab.